This is part one of two, I hope, maybe three, of the port blending chamber style. Now what we've got here is, if we have a look across our sink in our fantastic lab, we have all the sample bottles with glasses in front, and we've got a couple hiding over here, and we have a different wine which is actually a sweet white in there as well. Now when you actually have a look at these, we're trying to make a Tawny base. Now this is going to be the old Tawny. Now we really want a colour like that. Right, that's more the typical Tawny colour. But when you start looking at some of these which have got some extreme age, they're actually a little bit too dark. And so the trick is to make a wine which is showing all the age characters and meets your criteria, whilst keeping this lighter colour and not getting too dark. And that is where this little fellow over here comes in. Sometimes people use sweet whites, fortifieds, to cut the colour back and maybe add a little bit of sweetness to it as well, to actually make the wine a little bit more rounded and a little bit more appealing. So the first things we've got to do is we have to go and sample all these wines, tasting that is, to see which ones actually are up to the standard and which ones are not. The ones which are not up to the standard will go into the basic Tawny port, or soon to be just Australian sweet red fortified, and the ones which are up to standard will of course go into the old Tawny.